What is he doing? What is he trying to do? Uh-oh, now that's the good one right there. Oh, he's trying to make them not open the door.
Got new developments in the scuffle tonight. First Alert 4 confirming St. Louis County Police are investigating what went down at the Jennings City Hall meeting on Friday. The mayor tried to stop city council members from holding an emergency meeting, an effort to offer fired employees their jobs back. The councilman you see there in the blue shirt, Alan Stitchnote, and Mayor Gary Johnson got into a bit of a tussle before police officers there stepped in. We are told both men have requested an assault investigation. Councilman Alan Stitchnote told First Alert 4, quote, "As I attempted to let our residents in, the mayor attempted to intimidate me, get between myself and the door, and grabbed my arm forcefully to stop me from letting our residents in." Goes on to say, "I was in fear of imminent physical injury as a result of the mayor's offensive and aggressive physical contact." First Alert 4 has contacted Mayor Gary Johnson for comment, but he has not replied to our messages.